Hello, users, and welcome back to Above It All, the series where I talk about electoral politics and nothing else because that's all you fuckers watch. Every time I make a video about, more philosophical things, I get less views. What the fuck? Anyway, so, I don't know why CBS News is auto-playing a video about this mysterious syndrome hitting young adults. That's not what I'm here to talk about. In fact, that's horrifying. I'll look into that later. Anyway, so Senator Amy Klobuchar, Democrat of Minnesota, has been asked by Joe Biden to undergo a formal vetting to be considered as his vice presidential running mate. One of several potential contenders now being scrutinized by his aides ahead of a final decision, according to people familiar with the moves. So I'm just going to put this image up here, and this is going to be the image for the rest of the video. So this is my opinion on the Veep stakes. We want the weakest vice presidential candidate possible. Now, this is my strategy. I get it. Tim Kaine, a loser pick. It's probably one of the many reasons that Hillary Clinton lost. Now, here's the thing. We need to think about this. We being Bernard supporters. Let me get more of the background in there. Bernie fucking, got the Antifa flag. So, we need to be thinking strategically. Okay? Joe Biden is going to be a one-term president. He's going to be a caretaker president. We already kind of know this. The person that we need to fear the most in 2024, 2028 is the vice president. If it's Amy Klobuchar, are you kidding me? That's easy mode. We have 4 years to strategize against whoever this person is, and if you're telling me it's Amy Klobuchar, that is my pick. That is my personal pick. If it's Stacey Abrams, we have a problem, because I get it. It's stupid, but this is the world we live in. She's black, and that's going to be a huge fucking issue to tackle in a fucking Democratic primary, as we know right now. If Joe Biden picks Elizabeth Warren, she, for whatever reason, still has this sort of aura that is capable of gaslighting people into thinking she's progressive. She is not progressive. She has never done a single progressive thing in her life. Her chief primary contribution to public life is making sure poor people don't get health care. She specifically stayed in the race to defeat Bernie Sanders because she is a psychopath. She's a supervillain. But she does have this fucking profile around her that will make her more difficult to get around, though still doable. I think she's probably my number 2, just because. I think she's going to be the second easiest to take down. I've heard Val Demings, I think, is on this list. She's relatively unknown in a lot of people's minds, except unless you watched the impeachment thing. I don't know too much about her, but I do know that she's black, and she's relatively unknown, and therefore we'd have to do more of a strategic vetting program in order to find things that take her down, and I do think that that is working against us. I think as far as the things, and again, I'm being purely strategical here, okay? As far as the things we need to worry about, I don't think there's any chance of anyone remotely progressive being vice president, so don't worry about that. I think it's only going to be a centrist. I think Stacey Abrams, Val Demings, those are going to be more difficult people to take down in a 2024 primary. I think Amy Klobuchar, easy mode. We need to all agitate for an Amy Klobuchar vice presidential pick. Now, again, I totally understand people don't want to vote Biden. Oh, I live in Wyoming and I'm going to talk on Twitter all day. I'm not voting Biden, y'all. Look at me. I live in New York. Look how much I'm not voting Biden. You need to shut the fuck up, and we need a strategy here, okay? We need a fucking strategy because you're fucking wasting your goddamn time. We get it. You're not voting Biden. Okay, congratulations. You want a fucking cookie? You want a cupcake? You want to oh, wow, you did some giant fucking decision. Your vote literally means nothing in the fucking democracy that we live in, your vote literally means nothing. So you spending it on a meme? Wow, you're wow, that's so brave. So brave. Holy shit, that's so fucking brave. You're telling me you voted for Elmo in fucking New York? Wow, I'm so proud of you. I don't give a fuck, okay? What I'm thinking about is a Joe Biden presidency, because that's the project I want to work within. I don't want to work within a fucking Trump presidency. I'm sorry. I will be fucking probably killed under a Trump presidency. Trump presidency number 1 killed my mother. Trump presidency number 2 could kill someone else in my family or kill me. Who the fuck knows? Especially with this pandemic going on. You've got to be kidding me. Shut the fuck up with that bullshit. So, Amy Klobuchar, easy mode. She's a racist. Her record, racist. She actually got fucking vetted in the campaign a little bit before she dropped out. This was like some secret secret Obama pressure, probably. You know, her racist prosecutorial record came to fruition. That's stuff that could easily come back, and people already kind of have that in their consciousness already. This is stuff that we can easily work with. We need to agitate for an Amy Klobuchar fucking vice presidential pick, because I don't know what the full short list is. I don't know if anyone else is so easily beatable in a 2024 primary. I think Elizabeth Warren is also a very easily beatable. Less easily, but easily beatable. I do think with 4 years of her being a neoliberal in the administration, if that were to be the case, I do think that that could probably help our case in taking her down in 2024. But Amy Klobuchar is a guarantee. Amy Klobuchar, she will not do anything fucking remotely good that will make people fucking think she's like some superhero. She will run as the not like the favorite, the incumbent favorite in 2024, right? Maybe 2028 if Joe Biden does hang on for 2 terms, which I highly doubt. But either way, I do think if Joe Biden does run for re-election, I think he'll get primary too. I don't think we're going to be in a situation where we're going to have a primary-less primary in the Democratic side, just for the remote future. That's my opinion. That's what I strive to do. I will not say that as a prediction. I will actively participate in arranging that future. So, Amy Klobuchar, vice presidential pick. Boom. I'm all in favor of it. Bring that fucking shit. Let's fucking get these people over the fucking finish line. Let's get rid of Donald Trump. That way, we can get this fucking American traumatization of the voter base over with, and then we can move on to a 2024 primary run against Amy Klobuchar, who will be the obvious pick at that point, and then that's easy mode. Like, again, we have to be thinking about this in a very strategic sense. If you're going out there like, I'm not going to vote for Joe Biden and Amy Klobuchar is not going to help. Okay, who cares? We lost. Newsflash, the only thing that fucking matters is the primary. We lost, okay? Yes, they cheated us. Yes, the media cheated us. Yes, there was a giant grand conspiracy to fuck us over and make sure you couldn't have health care. What are you going to do about it? Fucking cry about it? Oh, I'm not gonna How many times on Twitter do you need to say you're not voting Joe Biden before your conscience is better? Can you just fucking, like, can we just talk about this? Can we have a strategic argument about how we're gonna fucking win next time? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. This is like 2 months now of people going like, Joe Biden, I'm not gonna vote Joe! Like, we already know. Joe sucks, okay? Like, we need to move on. We need to move on. This is not about fucking right now. This is about 2024. This is about the future of our country. This is about our fucking children. This is about, like, this is the climate change, right? Like, in the coronavirus. Like, we can't do fucking reactionary culture world politics with fucking climate change looming and the coronavirus killing all of our poor people. Accelerationism, I'm sorry, is a fascist ideology. You are voting to kill the people that you claim to care about in an effort to create some, like, ethereal, more unified left that will probably not exist because all the people that would go left are fucking dead. So if we have a revolution in this country, I'm sorry, it's going to be a fucking armed death squad fascist one. If you have any of this grandiose revolutionary thing in your brain, I'm sorry, go to therapy, because seriously, this shit ain't happening anytime soon, okay? I'm sorry. I would love a revolution. I am a huge revolutionary person. I'm a fucking communist. I would, okay, maybe... But my point is, we need to think strategically, okay? I really should edit that out. God damn it. We need to think strategically, okay? Don't worry about what I said that was edited out. That's not important right now. We need to think strategically, and strategically speaking, we need to agitate for the worst possible vice president, because if we can get them over the finish line and beat Donald Trump, it's easy mode in 2024. That's what you got to think about. Easy mode, okay? Like, we are only getting stronger. 69% of the Democratic primary voting electorate wants Medicare for all. That's only going to expand, right? Let's fucking go cross the finish line in 2024. Let's easy mode. Amy Klobuchar is easy mode. Come on now. Come on. You know it is. You know that's factual. Come on. Don't worry about what I edited out. That's not important right now. What is important is we need to think of the future. This is my opinion on this subject. If you disagree, let me know, and let me know why.